Why and how do I film a YouTube video every single day? Yo, what is going on everyone? Hayden here coming back at you with a brand new video, and in this one we've got the gorgeous view behind me of my villa here in Bali. I want to explain a little bit about why not only have I been posting a YouTube video every single day, but why I have continued to do so and why things have differentiated from my goals on both why and a little bit on how things are different, because if you guys don't know already, now I have a full-time content guy traveling with me who lives here in my home in Bali. So he's helping me a little bit with filming a couple videos every single week, editing any of the cool cinematics you guys see inside of there, not so much on like the day-to-day. You know, like this video for example, I'm using his beautiful setup. He's gonna be the one to color grade it, make it look all nice and stuff, and then I'm gonna go through and edit it. So let me explain first of all, my style of videos is primarily like this. This is a perfect example. A sit-down video where I explain something. Usually it's a 2-minute intro or so, and then I jump inside of my computer for 5 to 15 minutes, and then a couple-minute outro. Very simple, and on an editing standpoint, which takes the most amount of time, sorry if you guys can hear the birds chirping, they're pretty loud, it doesn't take all that much time to edit. So for me, let's say I have just this clip. We're not jumping into my computer, it's gonna be an 8-minute video roughly. I'm gonna go through, I'm probably gonna mess up, I'm human, I'm gonna mess up talking, like blah, 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 blah. You're gonna have to cut it 2 or 3 times. It's gonna just, I'm just gonna watch through the entire video, cut, make sure, go back through, make sure the cuts are good, and then it's done. Okay, I render it out and put it on YouTube. So my videos every single day to film and to edit and then to hit render out takes me about maybe an hour, hour and a half. Some videos can be a lot longer. Now, if you guys see some sort of video where it's like out and about doing something, there's a cinematic in there, that can take up to 5, 10, 20 hours to create. Be out there, film, make sure you get every angle. The storyline is correct. Like a day in the life video that you guys probably haven't seen before this, maybe you have, I don't really know, but that day in the life video, that takes time. You got to go through, make sure everything is sequential at the right period. Going back through editing vlog footage like that is unreal. Then finding the music, editing to that. Thankfully, I'm not the one doing that anymore. I have a content guy out here for that sole purpose, on top of Instagram stuff as well. But so YouTube takes about, let's just call it an hour and a half of my day. I have someone now who does my thumbnails as well. By the way, if you guys are good at thumbnails, hit me up. Always looking for new styles. But doing that every single day, okay? So let me explain. My YouTube content started off as a very random thing, okay? I posted one video. Then I went to some party in California, with some other big YouTubers, cool clickbait. Posted up a video, has like maybe 1,000 views, a few hundred views, whatever. Started posting again, a week later, 2 weeks later. It was really random. Then I'm like, let's just see what happens. Some people were liking it, like, yo, we want to see more about what you do, because I was making like $5, $6, $7, maybe $8,000 a month with affiliate marketing at the time, starting to get into e-commerce, and people were like, yo, what's this, what's that? You're making some money. Clearly, you don't share anything online, but you're driving around these cool cars, you're traveling, you're doing your thing. And I was only like 7, yeah, I'd like just turned 17, like right as I was kind of posting my first video. So it was unique. People asked me to make more videos. So going through and structuring that, I started doing once a week, and then eventually became twice a week, and then it was every other day, and then it graduated into every day, which I was like, dang, how am I going to manage to do this? 2 things: priority, and I had everything lined up. So I knew, all right, this is my priority. I want to make a YouTube video. I'm going to explain a couple reasons why I make YouTube videos in a second. So I had my priority. Making a YouTube video is a priority. If something is my priority, it's getting done. You best believe that. There's no argument that. If something needs to get cleaned and it's a priority, it's getting cleaned. If something needs to get fixed and it's a priority, it's getting fixed. That's just how I operate. So I made it a priority first of all. Put it on the priority list, it's done. Now, the second thing is I actually made sure that got done, and I outlined a time for it every single day. Here's the thing, this is what I learned with YouTube. Right now it's like 6 p.m. in Bali, golden hour just passed, so sorry about the lighting. But I get in the mood to film at different times. So that's where I kind of switched, and I didn't have an exact time for filming. However, for editing, I realized I'm really good at editing in the morning, because for me, a lot of people are immediately awake and in their creative stage in the morning. That's not your boy. I'm not a creative person in the morning. I can't do very much. I take a long time to wake up, especially if I don't jump into like a pool of cold water. So, and by the way, this is not cold water at all. This is nice and warm. So that doesn't help wake me up at all. But so if I don't do that, it takes me some time. I'm groggy in the morning. So I learned that editing is a very, it doesn't take much brain power. It's just, like I said, I watch through the clip, chop it a couple times, maybe put in like a little intro, outro thing, and it's done. So I do that in the morning to kind of get my day started, because otherwise I would just sit there and watch YouTube videos or do this and that that's not productive. I'd rather do something that still doesn't take any brain power, has to get done, and is still productive. So that's how I kind of structured making sure that I had the right time every single day. Now, as to why I made a YouTube video and why I continue to make a video every single day, growth. First of all, have I thought about going to every single or every other day? Yes, I have. I've seen people do it. I think that if you post less, you're actually probably going to get more viral content. It has a higher chance of going viral. That's fine. I've thought about doing that. Here's one reason why I haven't started posting every other day or maybe once a week. First of all, I could probably create better content. I could put more time into it, but it's not like my content is lagging right now. I'm still creating exactly what I would create. I just now have the team in place. I have the people who are editors, who are filmers. I'm going to take this video, and like I said, I'll probably chop this one up myself if I want to. I don't have to. I'm not going to make the thumbnail. I'm not going to do all the color grading to make it look good. So I have the team in place. But anyways, so the growth. I don't know if I go to every other day, is that really going to mess up my growth? I'm sure it'll slow down and views will go down or whatever. But I just want to keep rocking with what I've been doing because it's working. That was the first, but the actual first reason as to why I posted every single day is because other people don't. I wanted to see, all right, I'm in this space. I'm doing this, this, and this. My story is 100% unique from anyone else's. That's me. What happens if I post for the next 365 days every single day? What would happen? I'm looking at my channel right now. Video every single day. I have spent 16 hours trying to upload one single video since I got here in Bali. There's been over 3 consecutive days in a row where I had to jump from hotel to hotel to resort to restaurant to try and find Wi-Fi. Literally wasting my entire day to figure this one thing out. Why? Because it was a priority. So I wanted to see if you can go back on the channel and look at this. Numbers don't lie. I have not missed a single day, a single friggin' day in like 5-6 months. So consistency for me, I love being consistent with what I do. I believe it's a great habit and it can only help you. So there's that. Third thing, this is kind of the second or the third real reason is why so many people are getting value. I mean, there's thousands of people. I think I get 15,000 views a day on this channel. You can go on Social Blade and check. That's unreal. So many people love this content and I get so much positive feedback. Obviously with more attention comes more haters, more whatever, who want to say it's not real or whatever. They can talk out their ass. That's completely fine. But it's so much support, so much love, and so many people getting value because I'm just explaining what I do. People seem to like, and this is back to the original reason why I started, explaining my story and sharing my journey because it is unique. I'm me, so I want to get that out there because so many people are inspired by that. It pushes them to do something, and it also provides value at the same time because this channel does take an information and educational standpoint. So there's that. The next thing, I make money off of this channel. My YouTube ad revenue is a couple $100s per day. I have an extremely high CPM of I think about $22, which I don't even know. That's cost per million. I don't know how it factors in, but I mean, that's a 6-figure income right there just off ad revenue. That's not why I started or continued doing the YouTube channel at all. That wasn't the reason. The goal is to build the brand, which will then make me money off other things. The ad revenue itself just off YouTube is an extremely nice bonus that pretty much pays for most of my lifestyle. So it's great. I don't need to spend a lot of money to do what I do, and I'll explain that further in another breakdown video. But that's one reason. It's the financial aspect of it from all situations, but I'm able to build my brand. And Instagram used to be my primary platform with that. If you guys know the OG story back in the day, I used to be an Instagram influencer. I know all about growing accounts and doing all this and that. I've just been slowly pushing my personal brand up on Instagram. So that was my main driving force. And now YouTube has absolutely smashed that, and that's transitioning over into Instagram. So getting people, cross-promoting on multiple platforms, Snapchat as well. So it's allowed me to just grow my brand, which long-term is an extremely valuable asset. I don't just constantly push, do this, do that, webinar, sign up, link. Am I going to sell you something? Of course I will if it's going to help you. You are a targeted audience at the end of the day. That's the goal. I'm building it around entrepreneurship, pretty specific into dropshipping, just the e-commerce game in general. A lot, you can take a little broader standpoint with just marketing and advertising, but still showing the entrepreneur journey. Like this video right here. This is not talking about how to run Facebook ads for Shopify or fulfill an order through Oberlo. This is why I post every single day on YouTube, and I guess how as well. So it's been a practical thing. It wasn't all that hard to do. It was just, all right, let me make this a priority and be consistent, and let's see what happens. So my true intentions behind this are just to continue being consistent, grow the channel, and see where it takes us. So we're, I think, 275 videos in as of today as I'm filming this, which is absolutely insane. It is becoming, I don't want to say it's too difficult to come up with video ideas. I know a lot of people start saying that. I have plenty written down, but if you guys specifically have any videos that you'd want to see, feel free to drop it in the comments down below on any of my videos, preferably on one of the more recent ones so I actually see it. I don't usually go back to the old comments after a couple of days. So if you guys have any video requests, drop it in the comments down below. I'd be more than happy to make something on it if it makes sense and brings value to the whole channel. i.e. the whole purpose of the channel. So with that being said, you guys, my Wi-Fi is not working at all. I couldn't even pull up the home page of my YouTube channel just to kind of have it sitting looking aesthetically pleasing throughout this video. So I've got to go over to some luxury tourist resort that actually has Wi-Fi, because that's the nearest thing that does, and I keep having to go there because my Wi-Fi keeps failing and I have ads to launch. So with that being said, you guys, and I got to edit this video too, so YouTube every single day. Let me actually give you a quick tip. If you guys are trying to get into YouTube, I would say post consistently. So I don't know, all the YouTube algorithm, the tags, how everything, works. I'm trying to study that stuff and become better. But in the beginning, when I was growing, 10,000, 20,000, 30,000, 40,000 subs, I didn't know anything. I was just posting. And to be honest, my thumbnails were terrible for so long. So I was just doing this and seeing what would happen. So I recommend you guys be consistent. If you say you're gonna post every single day, like I publicly am holding and have been holding myself accountable to that, and guess what? Your boy's delivering. So if you're gonna do YouTube, if you say you post every week, you better post every single week. Consistency is huge, not only for the growth in YouTube and any platform. That algorithm likes consistency, but it's just for your audience as well. So curious to see where this goes. If you guys do enjoy this content, feel free to go back on the channel. There's a lot of different videos I do showing my life, my traveling, my business, which is primarily e-commerce, now branching into other things which I've talked about and will continue to do so on a daily basis. And with that being said, you guys, I'm gonna see you tomorrow in the next video. Peace.